truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Now at the plate is Irving Lopez, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 105.
Hit out towards second. La Stella fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. He struggled the last two games. Only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
So next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Dakota Hudson is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Donovan Solano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Duggar.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. O'Neill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
And now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Duggar going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in next, Dylan Carlson. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Weakly hit towards first. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping in once again is Irving Lopez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wade will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
That's a
Ball
ball.
1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 14 homers, 56 runs batted in. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lewis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. The catcher, Buster Posey.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Belt on third with 2 out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave 1. They're down 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Ready now is Demetrius Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Hard ground ball to 3rd. And a sliding try there at 3rd, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, and so be it.
Nolan Arenado checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. So here is Lamont Wade as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first offering. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Arenado is there. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The center fielder, number 6.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First delivery to him. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 down the third baseline.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. So now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Irving Lopez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Wade gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crawford gets his lead at first, nobody out. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Molina over to his right. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Into the box, Edmundo Sosa grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis. Back up the middle. There's one. The belt for the twin killing.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Wade is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now it'll be Lamont Wade. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
The windup and the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 43 on the year for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Johnny Cueto takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And that is off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Duggar's there for it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the second baseman, Irving Lopez.
And stepping in, Irving Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he drives a liner to right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Caleb Berriger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Edmundo Sosa, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Berriger features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit well towards the hole, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Demetrius Lewis, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
4 runs here in this half inning. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The next 3-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys...
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and grounds it to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. And now here is Donovan Solano. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Chopped at third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Singled last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you see there on your screen, his total places in 3rd best on this Giant ball club. Into the box, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-1 home. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So now into the box is Yadier Molina. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-2 to Molina. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A line, that's a base hit into left field. The relay. The toss will go to LaStella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cards lead it 8-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up, Tommy LaStella. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
this guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Here's Buster Posey now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. Popped him up. Sosa shading to his right. And the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Ready to begin the 8th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Irving Lopez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Wade has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So the next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa, singled in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis. Oh, and he has some trouble with it to Crawford for 1.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 57 thus far, as this lead got even wider.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike one. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike.
First pitch on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In his career, Solano carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I got the count. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at-bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
Steven Duggar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 11-0. Now into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Yadier Molina. And that misses, ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Dylan
Yogi
Carlson.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Dylan Carlson. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way.
Sup my guy.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Irving Lopez. He's set and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Carlson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up is Brandon Crawford. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Brandon Belt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, Chris.
Next to stand in is Chris Bryant. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Last strike here for the Giants. Hit out towards second. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.